Murin and Drar must help an injured Dunedain get to safety. Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel STF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking.
While.
And today we have episode 134 of the Middle-earth SBG Grand Campaign. And today we have Fangs in the Fog.
Yes.
Yes. Which is a very old scenario found originally on the Games Workshop web page. As a scenario series containing Murin and Drar.
Yeah, it's about March 2006.
Yeah, we found it on the Wayback Machine.
Yeah, that's the earliest we could find it on the Wayback Machine.
Mm-hmm. So it came out a bit later than the Big Blue Book came out in November 2005, so it should be some months after that.
Yeah.
It came out, and incredible series of articles. Bunch of them are available as a PDF download on the DCHL Hobbit League.
Yep.
So go to them and you'll find it there. So this scenario is all about Murin and Drar rescuing an injured Dunedain.
Yes.
So with them they have a couple of extra Dunedain, some elves and some dwarves. So very broad lines.
Yeah.
They're all over the place as well. Through a very foggy forest. And I can hear some spooky noises and see some barrows.
Near Fornost.
Yeah, near Fornost.
See
some ghosts.
Some hilly terrain.
Yeah, some barrows. So there might be some spooky things roaming about in the forest.
Yep.
And hope they can see it through. Sadly for Murin and Drar, they haven't really got...
No.
And these scenarios are... I really enjoyed the last one we did.
Yeah,
because that was beautifully done, where you could have it go either way.
Yeah,
but I think the first one we did might be a little bit off power-wise for the evil player.
Yeah.
And this one also seems a bit harsh for the good player to manage. But I'm sure we can do it. So we'll see and show you the board and the armies after this. Murin and Drar and their small party spent the night of well-deserved rest after skirting the haunted ruins of Fornost. The next day, a heavy fog blanketed the area, and the group soon became unsure of their direction. While wandering in the soupy fog, they detected the sounds and cries of battle nearby. Upon investigation, the dwarves discovered a group of Dunedain locked in a terrible conflict with an overwhelming warg pack. The tiny band of warriors led by Murin and Drar charge into combat in an effort to aid the beleaguered men. The odds are quickly renewed by the dwarves' skill, but the Dunedain's brave leader was horrendously wounded by a warg, and particularly a massive stature. It becomes obvious that a retreating action would be necessary if this man was going to live another day. Murin and Drar agreed to take on this task, while the bulk of the remaining forces attempt to stem the tide of the beasts. Making their way through the fog to safety isn't going to be easy with hungry wargs on their trail. However, wargs become the least of the dwarves' worries as the chilling voices of the dead begin to emanate from the earthen mounds just ahead. And so begins the battle. This scenario can be found in the Campaigns and Scenarios PDF, first available as a bunch of articles on the Games Workshop webpage, but now compiled and available on sites like the DCHL, and we've also included a link in the description below with a link to take you to the scenario itself. Layout. This scenario takes place on a 48 by 48 inch table representing the haunted areas near ruined Fornost. Scatter lots of tree bases, rocky outcroppings and hills over the entire table. Along the centre line of the table, place 3 barrows, or small hills, about 3 inches apart from another, and the table edges. Starting positions. The evil player places 1 barrowite within 6 inches of the centre point of each of the 3 barrows, which in essence means a 12-inch deployment area for each barrow. The good player then deploys his force 12 inches in from the northern table edge. The rest of the evil force moves onto the table during the first and second turn per the following order. During the evil player's first move phase, 6 wargs and the warg chieftain move onto the table from the northern table edge. During the evil player's second move phase, the remaining 6 wargs move onto the table from the northern table edge. Priority will go to the good player on the first turn. After that, roll for priority as normal. Objectives. The good player must get the wounded Dunedain off the southern table edge. The game continues until this event occurs or the injured Dunedain are slain. Special rules. Injured Dunedain. The injured Dunedain uses the stat line of a regular Dunedain warrior. However, he can shoot and may only limp 2 inches on his own during his move phase. The good player can carry the injured Dunedain a bit faster across the board in exactly the same way as you would a demolition charge. In combat, the injured Dunedain fights as if it was affected by the immobilize transfix spell. The evil player may never charge or direct any attacks, though spells are fair game against the injured Dunedain if he is in base contact with 1 or more good models. Instead, a charge or attacks must go against those good models defending him. Essentially, the injured Dunedain is not a legitimate target as long as someone defends him in this manner. Warg Hordes. From second turn onwards, the evil player may move any wargs, not the chieftain, who were previously slain, back onto the table on a roll of 4+ at the end of this move phase. Each model enters the table edge from a board edge chosen first by the player with priority, then the player lost priority, and so on, until they've all been placed at the table edge. Newly arrived models may not charge, but can otherwise move as normal. Courage tests. Both players are not subjected to the rules of a broken force once half of the models have been slain. And now, we will take you to the board and the armies. The fog is thick, and this merry band of travellers are transporting their fallen companion across the table. Which one is the injured Dunedain? It's the one crouching?
Yep.
Yeah. So 2 Khazad guards are carrying him between their sturdy arms. But wait, what is that in the fog? It's barrow-wights. Ooh. Good has priority. And we'll come back if the barrow-wights want to do any shenanigans. Good luck, Weil.
Good luck, Andres.
The barrow-wights have stirred from their tombs inside the hills and are creeping slowly but surely to their prey. The wanderers have moved up, some of them slower than others, and the Khazad Guard, defiant as ever, are just marching up with their fallen companion between their arms. But behind them, napping at their heels, is a pack of wild wargs, led by a furious chieftain who is smelling the blood from the limping Dunedain. So, shooting!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elf shot on the barrow-wights.
Missed.
Next one.
Hits.
Hits.
Nothing.
Goes through.
Oh yeah, the tree, yeah.
Yeah.
Needing a 6. Oh, in the tray. Oh.
First shot from Drar.
Drar.
Misses.
Misses.
Second one.
Misses.
Misses. First Dunedain.
Hits.
In the way. Hits the tree. And then the second last Dunedain. Hits. In the way. Hits the tree.
Oh.
Oh, there's a Warg chieftain as well.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Priority.
Yeah. Goes to you. I need to do some measuring.
I think Drar has everyone inside.
Yeah. But I won't be able to avoid the charge.
Yeah. Because I cannot charge him.
Oh, so there's...
I'm not allowed to charge him.
Yeah, okay, so heroic move the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will keep my might. So you go ahead and we'll come back once both sides have moved. Alright, so the Wargs are charging up, charging the 2 remaining Dunedain and nearly getting to the injured Dunedain in the back. The last model that has not moved is the Barrowite. So it will move onto the ledge and it will try to paralyze Murin using 2 dice. Can you check what I paralyze on, please?
4+.
No! It's a double one. So that one has 3 will left. Alright. Shooting.
I have to... I'm not sure. Yeah, I can see past drawer with both.
Yeah.
So the first one.
Miss.
Miss. And the second one. Hits.
Another 6. Oh. Okay, combats. Dunedain versus Warg. Riff!
How many attacks does it do now?
1. But you win on fight. And it kills.
Next one.
Yeah. Riff!
Sorry.
And needs a 5? No. Alright, so that's it for this turn. Priority. I get it again.
I'll let you have it.
Alright,
Yeah.
so we'll try to paralyze Murin again with the Barrowite. With 2 from the Barrowite.
He's got
5 total, so that'll leave him on 1.
Yeah.
On a 6, you have 1 will.
Yeah, let's try.
Ooh! Point of might?
Yeah. Points of
Alright, so he has 1 left.
Yeah. It's two might left.
Yeah, because the other one used the heroic. So I'll move him up. And then this one. We'll move up here and cast the same on Drar, using 2 on a 5. Oh.
So drawer is...
See, he's paralyzed. He's knocked to the ground. And he has to, at the end phase, he can roll a die on a 6. He can stand up. For every friend in base contact, he gets another die. Alright.
Ouch.
So then I'll move and we'll come back once we finish the movement. Right, so we have moved, and as you can see, the Wargs have now swarmed over the Wanderers going up the battlefield. The Warg chieftain has tried to corner Dra, who was not paralyzed, but Murin is on his bum and will stay that way for now. There is no shooting this turn at all, and even the limping Dunedain is trying to help out in a fight against a Warg. So we will go ahead with Murin versus the Warg chieftain. Murin rolls a 5. Warg chieftain rolls a 5. I have fight 5. You have fight 5, so it's a draw. I can spend my one and only might point to make you spend a might point. And I'll do that.
I'll spend a point of might.
Yeah, so he's got 1 left. It was my priority. So let's see what we roll. It goes to good. No.
5 goes to good.
Yeah. And
Wounds.
you wound him?
Yeah. Do I read? No, it's just orcs, rooks, and goblins.
Yes. So fate. makes the fate. So it's 3 wounds left, but no fate.
He's never been in close combat against one of those. Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Archer. The paralyzed, well, the transfixed archer. He wins! He's pushed back, but he can't strike blows, because he counts as being transfixed. This one, you win. Needing a 4+. No. This one, you win. And do you kill? No.
You win?
No,
I'm not. Take that
I'm not in combat with him. I'm in combat
you
with
didn't
this
charge
one.
him?
No. So we have 2 on this Dundine. We get a double 6 to win. He is trapped. Eating 5s. 2 5s will do him in because he only got 1 wound and 1 fate.
Yeah, we'll take him. Yeah.
And then we have 1 Warg against the other Dundine, who's also trapped. But you win. Needing a 4. Dead Warg. Elf versus Warg. Woof. And then Warg needs a 5. No. Last one. And 5. No. So that's all the fights. Going into priority.
Is it end of the fight phase?
Yeah, so you roll now. A 6 will do him in. Well, not do him in, but...
And I will spend his last point of might.
He should have 1 more left.
Okay, so his second to last point.
Yeah.
Of might. To get back.
He's fine. Great. New round. You win. And I don't have any might left on the table. So we'll come back once Weil and me have moved. Alright, so we have charged. First Drawer and the Murin, Drawer and the other dwarves went past. And then to carry up the last remaining wargs, the elves and Dundine is being the rear guard. 1 of the Barrowites have moved closer, but there is still 2 Barrowites on top of one of the barrows. So this one will go down, spend his final point of will to try to transfix, well, paralyze Drar. He makes it. So Drar is paralyzed. And then he moves back up. And then this one will stand there and try to paralyze Murin with 2. No! Double 1. Don't do it. So yeah, he's got 0 will, he's got 1. And that is everything. So, combats. So we'll do the Dundine versus the 2 Wargs. Oh. Wow. The Wargs win, needing a 5 to try to win the Dundine. No! Dundine is alive. 2 elves against 1 Warg. Elves get a 6 and win. Needing 5s to wound. Gets him. Khazad versus Warg. Warg wins, needing a 6. Boom! First casualty for the good side.
Draw.
Draw against the Warg.
Yeah.
Ruff.
The Warg is trapped, I think. But that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because Murin is pushed back. Murin is defense 7, so that's a 6.
This is Jar.
Draw, sorry.
But he's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can take this one.
Yeah.
So you win.
Yeah.
And he's pushed back.
Mm-hmm. And he's strength 6, so that is 5s. Because I got double strikes, yeah, because he's prone. 1 only.
I'll save the fate.
Yeah.
Cassad.
Against 2 wins. And come here with your pretty face. That's a Warg dead.
Takes us to priority.
Yeah, it does.
No, first I need a 6.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
You get an additional die because he's in base contact. Oh. So crucially, he can't do anything.
Yep, priority.
Goes to evil.
Let's have a think and come back after movement.
So after a heroic move was called from Drar with his final might point, dragging with him the injured Dunedain, we have the Wargs again swarming the last beleaguered Dwarves, with again the Elves and the Dunedain not making any headway, being the rear guard. 2 new Wargs came onto the board. This one and the rearmost one, and the other one moved up. And as a final note in the movement phase, this Barrowite will move here and use his final point of will to cast Transfix on this dwarf Drar. And it's successful. So he's also knocked prone.
You don't like them.
How is the good player supposed to win in these scenarios? All right, but we'll start combat with down here. So we have 2 doggies, but you win, taking out one of them, and then the 2 elves against this one. I win. Doesn't kill one. Okay. Next up, we'll have these 2 against that 1 Khazad guard. You win. Needing a 4+ to kill. No. These 2 wargs on Drar, hitting automatically, doubling their attacks, needing 6s to wound. 1 wound. He's not taken any yet. So take it.
Yes.
He has spent a fate point and a wound. Yeah. So the Warg Chieftain, doubling up his attacks, needing a single 5 to kill him. And there he goes. So that is one of the brothers down.
So they still haven't survived a single scenario.
That is true. That is very true.
What's going on?
Well, they might have. There's one we skipped.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, that's what they're not in it.
Yeah, they are. They're in the Fall of Amun-Barad. That's
Are
why.
they?
Yeah, that's why we had it in this storyline.
I'm confused. Moving on.
Moving on. All right. So the Wargs didn't manage to kill him.
They're not.
Are they not?
No. They're not.
Why are we taking this one now then?
I didn't make the list. Okay, priority.
I'm very confused.
Priority.
All right, priority.
This is very good television.
And roll a die. Roll
Okay.
2 dice actually.
Nope.
And it's a 6 altogether, but that doesn't help. Who got priority?
You.
Oh.
Again.
I'm sorry. All right, we'll come
Does
back.
he have a might still? It wouldn't.
Yeah, he does actually.
Well, it doesn't really do anything.
He can limp 2 inches.
Yeah, but that doesn't really help.
No. All right, we'll come.
Yeah, he will call heroic
Will he?
because then he can limp charge and then he can join him.
Yeah. He
Meaning,
has to take a terror test
no. Oh,
into the war.
well, he'll just join him base to base, so you can't kill him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good. All right.
Or
So we'll come back after movement.
hvis det sånn reglene.
Ja, for det är så länge han lever så.
Du må rulle for reinforcements. Altså.
Ja, de är. Bump, bump,
Sjanseløst.
bump, 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 bump.
Jeg liker at han liksom slår med halen.
Begge kommer inn. Ja, du får bara sätta en 10-tummare här fra den.
Sånn.
Reinforcements. Jeg putter på derfra.
Ja, de flytter.
Ja, i stedet for å flytte alle for 10 tommer, så er det bare ok, da setter vi den.
Han kommer han inn og paradiser den dvergen der, da. Så er det over. So, with the movement done, the final dwarfs, well, Drar and the Castle God, with the limping Dunedain, are so trapped and so weary. But just to add insult to injury, this Barrowite is going to use 3 dice of his will to paralyze this Castle Guard. And he does it on a double 6. So combats, we have a Warg against a Dunedain. You win. Can kill it. Yeah, you do. Elf versus Warg, you win. You kill it. Second one. You win. Where was this dice rolling early in the game, man?
I don't know. It's too late now.
It's too late. So Warg Chieftain and 2 Wargs will kill, hopefully, kill the Castle God. Chieftain in green needs...
No, the chieftain couldn't because... Oh, he had to pass a curse test to charge the chieftain as well.
Yeah, if he wants to...
He charged the...
Yeah, but the combat will be won anyway, so all the attacks will go on him.
Yeah, but he's not in combat with the chieftain. No, with the...
Yeah, by the rules, his attacks will be transferred onto him because he's defending him.
Okay. Alright.
So that's why everything goes on him.
Okay.
And that's a dead dwarf.
Yeah, but if you... Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, cool.
Sorry?
No.
And then we have 3 Wargs on Drar. He has 1 wound and 1 fate left, needing 6s. That's 2, and that's a dead Drar. Ouch! And I think we can call that a game.
You can still get up there. No.
Alright.
Shooting. No, you can still... Yeah. It's a game.
Thank you for the game, Wall. So we'll come back with our thoughts of this very, very uneven scenario in our post-battle batter breakdown. Alright, so welcome back to the post-battle batter breakdown. And sadly, yet again, Murin and Drar failed.
Yeah.
As I said in the opener, I don't think they really had a chance.
No.
I think a good change to this scenario would be that the Barrowites needed to stay within a number of inches to their barrows, so they couldn't really leave the terrain they were buried in. Because with the Wargs only arriving on a 4+, and that it alternates who places them. Well, it alternates who decides which table edges, and the player who places them has the priority. I think that is a good thing to do, because only half of them gets on, and then only half of them gets on where you want them to get on. So that will dwindle the number after a while. But
Well, on the face of it, it's the concept for the scenario is really good. It's like you have to help your friends to safety. But maybe it's the terrain we played on, but probably not.
it was pretty faithful to what is in the document.
Yeah. But there's something there that doesn't really.
I think the power level is a bit off.
Yeah.
I think because with these scenarios, I think the amount of points used is roughly the same.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the things that the dwarves have to overcome with the drawbacks they have aren't figured into the points values used in the game. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but I think a lot can be done with the Barrowites.
Yeah,
being limited to the barrows, If I then go between two barrows, you might be able to get hit by two.
But if you go on the side as you did,
Yeah.
you only get one.
Yeah.
Which is bad enough.
Because you get the risk of then Wargs coming in from that side.
Yeah, true. So you get an extra Warg each turn.
So maybe delay the Wargs a turn as well. So have no Wargs arrive at turn one, but have Wargs coming on turn 2, maybe.
Yeah. I'll get you a slight head start as well.
Yeah, or extend the deployment to 18 inches maybe. Just
because what I was thinking you could do is just
10 inches movement.
Yeah. What I figured you could do is like carry the injured Dundine as far as you could get him, and then make him hobble along on his own.
Yeah.
But then again, it only takes one barrow white to paralyze him.
And it takes one dead Worgen coming in front of him.
Well, he can't charge him though. Yeah, he can, as long as you don't have another one with him. Yeah, that's true.
And I could have gone 1 inch longer each time if one of the elves or one of the ranger would have carried him, but then I wouldn't have their arrows.
Yeah, you lose out on their firepower.
Maybe shooting at the barrow whites wasn't a good idea, but then I'd just get the Wargs in front of me instead. So
I think it was a pretty good idea, because if you'd taken one of them out, that would give me, and especially the one you shot at, which was the closest one, because then the other one would spend some turns getting there, and the final one gets extra turns as well.
Yeah, but I really want this scenario to work.
Yeah,
it's a good.
And that's something we will. That's something we will do when we do this one more time, because then we will pick the scenarios we really like. We'll use them and do proper story arcs instead of trying to figure out chronologically. We'll invest in more terrain, do more cool terrain, and also possibly play test each scenario before we do it and apply changes.
We've done one playthrough now.
And we've done one playthrough, so we know kind of, and we'll watch back the post-battle.
Rewriting the saga of Murin and Jar would be an interesting.
Yeah, shall we call Jay and ask him to do it?
Yeah. Or we could have a.
We could try. Yeah.
I'll try.
Or if you want to have a go rewriting it and give us your suggestions, do send us a message through Facebook or sdfwargamingstudio@gmail.com.
Yeah, and the miniatures are so really cool characters. Like, yeah. Oh, we need to do a Middle Earth role-playing game and
play Murin and Draw
using those. Play dwarves using those miniatures.
Nicholas could be the GM. And it could be us two playing Murin and Draw, and we could travel.
Play this.
Play these
scenarios. Okay.
All right.
I think we should move on to the next one.
Enough rambling. So next week we will have the final of the 4 different scenarios published on the webpage.
Yep.
And concluding that tiny story arc of Murin and Draw.
Yeah.
But we will see them again very, very soon. So thank you guys for watching this episode of the Middle-earth Grand Campaign here on SDF Wargaming Studio. Until next time, I've been Andreas Norwegian Viking.
I'm Weil.
And please comment, like, share and subscribe.
Please consider supporting us on Patreon using the links in the description below. And if you already are a patron, thank you very, very much for your support. It's very much appreciated. And as always,
support your hobby.